Health Data Research UK is in its third year of running its Black Internship programme. Through this initiative, Black data scientists get the opportunity to work on real-world data on a variety of health challenges. The programme, run in partnership with the 10,000 Black interns, was set up to help tackle the underrepresentation of Black people within science, technology, engineering and mathematics careers. This is a way of providing opportunities to work on health data science projects with some of the UK's leading health research and academic organisations. 94 interns will start their placements with 54 host organisations at the beginning of July. Apologies. The lovely thought of the voice just went then. One of the interns at the University Hospital Coventry and Warwickshire is Mfoniso Udo, who I'm speaking with now, all being well. Apologies. Just recap on the first name for me, because you can tell the voice isn't helping here.
That's all right. My name is Mfoniso.
Mfoniso, thank you so very much for being with me here on the show. And Mfoniso, what made you even apply for the project in the first place?
Oh, thank you for that question. I think for me, one thing that actually made me apply for the internship was I saw an opportunity to make a difference. Because the role advertised was an opportunity for Black data science intern. And I know one or two things: either I would be given the chance to work with the NHS or any other health data institute. And with the NHS being a renowned healthcare system providing medical care to millions of people, working there as a data scientist would give me an opportunity to make real difference in people's lives by using my skills to improve patient care. And of course, another reason why I applied was for an opportunity for somebody like me, a Black girl, to actually provide, participate in this internship will actually inspire. And also, I will use the opportunity to mentor other aspiring Black individuals who may be considering a career in the field of data science. Yeah, those are the reasons why I applied for this program.
Can I ask, Mfoniso, whereabouts in which African country you're from? I don't think I asked you that.
Oh, that's okay. I'm from Nigeria.
Oh, okay. Which part? West, south, north?
I'm from the south.
And what's the place in the south? Just for those who could be listening to you and wanted to cheer you on.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm from Akwa Ibom State.
Oh, right, okay. And so for you, had you always had an interest in science from when you were at school?
Oh, definitely. I've always had an interest in science. As a matter of fact, the school I went to was a pure science school. There was no social sciences or art students, so it was a purely science school. And that interest has actually grew up to this point where I am actually a postgraduate student studying at the University of Warwick, and I'm studying big data and digital futures.
Oh, yeah. Nice. That already, for some may say, oh, that sounds rather large, rather big, and probably thinking, what on earth does that look like? So tell us a little bit more then about the course that you're on and the subject matter.
Oh, great. Thank you for that. Like I said earlier, I am currently a postgraduate student studying big data and digital futures at the University of Warwick. And I'm always grateful that I chose this course because it encompasses a lot of things. As a fact, one thing I'm really grateful for is the opportunity to not just learn about data or big data as a thing, but having the digital futures attached to it, where I have the opportunity to learn about machine learning algorithms, virtual machines, hypervisor, data and the society. How do we bridge the gap between data and society? That difference, that gap there, and it goes forward to teach us, apart from us that can use digital equipment effectively and efficiently, what happened to the people, the minority groups out there that cannot use this data efficiently? The course spans over to blockchain technology and the evolving integration of various sectors into the blockchain. Like for the healthcare sector, how is the healthcare integrating into blockchain technology? And then it goes further to tell us, how are we as professionals, how do we make these things adaptable to the people? How do we even make these things adaptable to the society? So holistically, that is what the course is all about. And it,
of course, sounds extremely involved, but also very necessary for you to have even been selected on the program, because it's very competitive. I mentioned there that was only 94 interns that have actually started their placement. So how did you feel when you'd heard you'd been selected?
Oh, great. At first, because it was a two process of selection, first of all, I was selected for an interview. And after the interview, there was further selection. And when I got the news that I've been selected as an intern to join the NHS Coventry and Warwickshire, it actually evoked a range of emotions, including pride. I was grateful. There was an excitement and a deep sense of responsibility. It was more or less, it marked the beginning of a significant chapter in my professional journey. Because as an intern, I would have the opportunity, a unique chance more or less, to learn from experienced professionals and also the potential to make a meaningful contribution to the healthcare sector. I would also have the opportunity to develop as an individual and then forge long-lasting community connections to the NHS community. So it was really a whole lot of things for me.
You obviously sound extremely dedicated to it, very passionate about, that subject area, especially as you said, to get the average person to understand the importance of data and why they can relate to it. And as you said, within the health care system, so needed. For you as an intern, what would then be your career goals going forward, for argument's sake, in the next 2 years to 5 years?
Oh, great. Of course, by just being here in the data aspect, it was always like career goals has always evolved for me over time, and I understand that it is always also essential for me to stay open to new opportunities and experiences that can shape my professional path. However, there is a part of data that I'm actually interested in, and that is data governance. It's not very loud, that like all parts of data, like data science, data analytics, and data intelligence. Data governance is like building trust in the data system for people. If I give you my data, how do I trust that my data will be used ethically? Mm-hmm. So, and I intend to actually continuously educate myself on the evolving field of data governance. I intend to actually stay updated on the industry best practices and the emerging trends and the regulatory changes that comes with data governance. And with that, attend conferences and workshops and webinars to focus on data governance, data ethics, and data management in the healthcare sector and in other sectors if possible. But my career goals going forward is actually going to be built on data governance.
Wow, golly, I tell you, Mfoniso, it's a joy to hear. I'm sitting here listening to you. It's an absolute pleasure. Data governance is a very interesting subject, something I'd never would have thought of, and I can hear why it's so key for us to have. So finally, before I let you go, it's, as I said, a pleasure to have spoken to you. What would be some of your tips for the next year's interns, those who are successful to get on the programme?
Oh, great. My tips for the next year intern, I would kind of categorize it into three. First of all, I would like them to gain relevant skills because, if you strengthen your skills in data science and related area and you focus on learning programming languages such as Python, R, statistical analysis, get used to machine learning algorithms and data visualization techniques. If you familiarize yourself with those data manipulations and analysis tool like SQL, it will actually help you know how to tailor the question. And because when the question was asked during the time I applied for the internship, we were told categorically that the question is divided into three, and not one person is going to review the question. So your three questions is going to be reviewed individually. You're answering the question, not connecting the dots. It's going to be individually answered. And the answer to those questions was kind of technical. So if you actually gain relevant skill set into these things, you would be able to answer the question. And then when you want to tailor your application, customize your application materials, including your resume, to highlight your relevant skills and experience. And if you clearly articulate your interest in data science and then the healthcare sector, if you showcase your background and it aligns with the internship requirements, especially when you're writing your essay, it will really help out. If you pass those two stages of gaining relevant skill set and then tailoring your application, you will definitely be selected for interview. And when you're selected for the interview, you have to prepare for the interview. I cannot say much more about the interview because depending on the organization, the way the interview was conducted was different for the people. Yeah. For us in NHS, it was different from the people that was in Alan Turing Institute. So that is a different thing entirely. But just prepare for the interview, the normal things that they ask in the interview, and then something specific tailored into data science, and then the healthcare sector.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, much appreciated, Mfoniso. Thank you so much again for being here on the show. All the best with the programme for you. As we've been saying, Mfoniso is one of the interns at the University Hospitals Coventry and Warwickshire. Go on to the programme that is run in partnership with the 10,000 Black Interns, Health Data Research UK. Have yourself a great evening, and thank you very much for joining me.